Hi, this is Raya. In this session, I'm going to show you how to record your educational videos to upload on YouTube, or maybe just to record them so you can share them with your students. And I'm going to use the apps which are all free and available on Microsoft Windows 10. So hopefully you have seen my earlier video on how to download and then use the Microsoft whiteboard. We're going to use that today, and then we're going to use the Microsoft Screen Recorder Pro to record, and then we're going to use the video editor, which is available on Windows 10 for free, to edit your videos that you can upload on YouTube or share with your students. So let's start the session. So to download the Screen Recorder Pro, you need to go to your search area here on the bottom left of your screen and type in Microsoft Store. So if you could just maybe type in Store and it may just show. If it doesn't, just type in Microsoft Store, select that, and then you'll come up to this window. And then to the top right of your screen, there is another search bar. Click that and type in Screen Recorder Pro. So Screen Recorder Pro. Now you have to be really careful because you can see there are other options that come up. If I go back a little bit, you can see all these. Right, some of these actually, most of them are not free, so be careful. We want Screen Recorder Pro for Windows 10, for Win 10. So this one is a blue and it has a circle, two circles, one white and one red circle. So that is what you want. You select that and then you come up to this window. Now I have here, it says launch. Now for you, you will have something like install or download. So you need to click that. It doesn't take long. All you have to do is just click that and it will download the Screen Recorder for Windows Pro. Now I already have it, so I'm just going to launch. So you can pause the video and then download it and then launch. So I'm going to launch. You don't need this window, so you just close it. And now I have this. So this is now Screen Recorder Pro for Windows 10. And what you have here, you have a box. You can see this box here that goes like that. That will be my recording area. So that will be my active recording area here. Now I'll go through this, the tools that you need, and I'm not going to cover everything. I'm just going to quickly show what you need to record for your educational videos. So this one is just for minimizing and maximizing this box. And this is your home page. So there's a little home button there. That's your home page. It says cursor here, but the truth is when I try to write with my pen, I don't see the cursor. So it's up to you, but you can see the mouse. But I don't know why it doesn't show my digital pen when I try to use it. Nevertheless, it's still a very good screen recorder. And then over here you have your output folder. So if you click that and then you select where you want your folders to be saved, so you can go to your folders right here on the left, choose a specific one, and that once you stop, that video will be placed in that folder. Now you've got these buttons here. Now it says only audio. I don't use it, and I don't use this one because when I try to click that one, it records both of my screens. I have two monitors. So the one you really want is this one, which says record a specific screen. That will record the whole screen, and this one here is what I have now. So I click that, and then that will give you the option to have whatever screen size you have. At the moment is this. You can see the black box around, which I can make any size I want. So for example, I could go make it smaller like that. So let's go back down. You can just type in, let's say 1000, and you can see, there you go. So I have mine at 1920, so I'll go again 1920 by 1080, which should be enough for your YouTube videos or educational videos generally. Going down up here, you want to select FFmpeg, and then folders here, type, you want to select MP4 because that you can download, you can upload straight to your YouTube or just save it. MP4 is the most popular one. Frame per second, I just keep mine at 30 frame per second. That is enough for educational videos. Quality, obviously if you make it really high, then your computer might be struggling when you're recording it. It might be very slow as well down, like trying to upload it. So I'll just keep it to about that 70-75. So what you want to then go to audio. Here is where you use your microphone. If you have a specific microphone, I have a USB microphone, so I'm selecting that, and you can use your speakers if you have. This is just what comes with my PC, so it's just selected there. Again, you can increase the quality of your audio up and down. You can play with that. You can separate files for every audio source. I don't recommend this because it will create headache for your videos. When it comes to editing, it will take too much time. So I will leave those two unticked. I think they are meant to be for gaming and stuff like that. Now let's go to webcam. At the moment it says no webcam. It comes up here, so where you see my cursor is. If I select my webcam, which is the Microsoft Livecam, you might have one built in on your laptop. So whatever webcam you want to use, you can select. So if I select that, you can see I popped up there, which means now I'm going to be on my lessons. My face will show me talking, etc. Now I must warn you that this is not the most flattering face showing capture if you are looking for a good one. Let's see how it looks like. So press preview, and that's me. You can see it's not really everything is flipped. So that's my right hand, and it's showing the other hand. So if you're trying to do things and you're pointing the other way, and it may not work very well. And also the size that show, it does not, you can't resize it, make it small or large. So it does take quite a large space on your recording screen. I will personally not use this if I want to show my face, because you can't change this and it's not very flattering, and also it just takes too much space on my recording screen. You might be typing or writing, because when you do this you can't see your face as you are writing stuff. All right, so I'm going to remove that, my pretty face, and go back to preview. I'll just close that, and I'm going to say no webcam. So I would say do not use webcam for this recorder. Now at the bottom here it says record webcam to separate file. What does that mean? Well, it will separate your video and your audio basically. Again, you're just going to create headache for yourself, because you might be saying something and that audio is saying something. You might be showing something. You don't want to do that. Next one down is this one here, which shows all your recent recording. There's not much to do there. Settings. Again, this is just all, you don't really need to touch anything. If anything, you can go to themes. So if you select that, you can choose what this is. It's just this box, the box around your active recording area. If I select red, you can see select, you can see it's yellow now, and blue, and it changes all these colors, all fancy. Again, you can increase, reduce the intensity of RGB colors, so it's up to you. It's all just playful stuff that will not show on your recording anyway. So again, here is your output folder, which is exactly the same as that. Now I'll just show you here at the bottom left, you have your recording. That's what you need to record. You can pause if, let's say, in the middle of your recording something happens and you want to pause, you can pause that there, and it shows how long. You can take a screenshot of your whatever you are doing at that particular point, and it will save on your folder, the same folder as your video. And here is for closing this window. Now to the right is where you type in the screen size. Like I say, I have 1920 by 1080, which is good for most recordings and uploading to YouTube's, etc. Now to the top right of this box here, you can see you have a cursor. If I select that, now I can choose a pen from it. I can choose eraser. I choose different type of eraser. I can reduce. Here is just another tool to write or to perform your lessons, which I will show. And then you can choose color of your pen. So that comes with this recorder, which is, I find is really good. But Microsoft could add a line or ruler or something, small line, I suppose, because if you're doing math, for example, you want to be able to draw straight lines. To record, obviously, you need a digital whiteboard. As you know, I said we're going to use Microsoft whiteboard, digital whiteboard, which is here. And now I can bring back my my tool, my box here. And once you're ready, you can minimize that, and now we're ready to record. I'm going to go up here and press record. I'm not going to spend much time here. I've got my tools from my whiteboard, so I can use these pens, etc. So 3x plus 4 equals 25, 3x equals 21, x equals 7, So all this other stuff is here. If you want to know how to use the Microsoft whiteboard, please see the video in the description. The link is there. Now I'm going to show you how to use this little tool up here, which is really useful, I think. So if you click there on top, you get like a cursor, and then you can get a pen. So now I can write there, Raya, and then I can change the color for this by selecting that, and maybe I want that color. So again is Raya. I can change the size of this, so let's make it smaller, so that's smaller. And then I can now erase if I want. So let's say if I choose this top eraser, I can say, I don't like that tail, this is too big. But the next eraser will just get rid most of it. So if I just touch it, if I just click like that, it just get rid of it. So that's really useful. Now the eraser from, if you're going to use this tool, the eraser from the Microsoft whiteboard will not work. So you need to go back to cursor and then say erase, and then you can erase canvas. So I'm going to leave as it is for now. So you can pause your video here, like I say, and then go for a cup of coffee or whatever you want to do, and come back and then restart. So what I'm going to do is just now stop recording, and you will see here on the right, I can delete it if I want straight away, or I can click here and it will open straight away. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is bring up, so now I'm not recording anymore. I'm going to click that, it's on my taskbar here, and just go to my folder here, and it should be the last one. So I'm just going to play that quickly so you can see it actually did record. So play. I'm not going to spend much time here. I've got my tools from my whiteboard, so I can use these pens, etc. So 3x plus 4 equals 25, 3x equals 21, x equals 7. So I'm going to fast forward. Erase, and then you can erase. So you can see the box around my active recording area is not showing here. And once I'm happy with this, then recording. And this has now recorded, and obviously you're going to need to edit and all that. I'm going to close this window because my recording is done, and now we're going to move on to editing. So to edit your video, you need to go to the bottom left here on the screen on your search bar and type in video editor. It should come up automatically there, so I can see video editor here. It's an app. You shouldn't really have to install it. If you have Windows 7 or 8, you can get Windows 10 for free. I'm going to leave the link to upgrade to Windows 10 for free. And so this is your home page. You can see you've got photos, you've got a video editor. You want to click where it says video editor if that is not selected, and we want to do new video project. So click that, and then you come up to this window. So you will get an option here to put your name for your video, or you can skip. So I'm just going to name it trial video. You also have an option at the end to name your video again. So here you go. We have the project library here. Here's like your folder, all your videos. You can include as many videos as you want, and then in order to edit your video, you need to bring them to the storyboard down here. Again, there is no limit to them. And here where you have the black screen, this is where you will have your final video, or this is where you can view your video before you finish and save it. So I'm going to go ahead and add a project which I have from before. So I recorded a lesson before, now I want to edit it. So let's say this is the video that I want to edit. Now it's in my project library, it's not showing over here, so I can click and drag it to the storyboard, or I can just say place in the storyboard like that, and there you have it. It's on that screen. I can now play my video like that.
Hi, welcome to this tutorial. This is Teacher Raya.
And it goes on like that. So if I want to edit, so let's say I don't like these first few minutes and I can see where it is. Let's say I want to start somewhere here just before there. I can click this and drag left to right to see where my video is. So let's say I don't want the first part right there. Maybe I'll play a little bit.
By theta degrees about the origin.
So let's say I want to start my video from this point onward. I can split, so press split, and now it will give me an option to split more if I want, or just accept what I have selected. So I'm just going to say done. You can see now I have two parts, 17 seconds, and then I've got the other part which is 8 minutes and 4 seconds. Now you can delete that, or maybe you just want to be creative and do different things with that part of the video, like maybe increase the speed, or maybe put different messages and all sort. I just stick to basics and just have one video for all my video, but you can include your intro here maybe, or something like that. Okay, so let's say I don't want this whole video, I just want to split. I want to finish a bit early. Let's say I'll just want to end where this example 1 ends. So you can see example 2. So if I go up here and just listen to it.
A matrix anti-clockwise by 45 degrees. This is the matrix that you need.
So I want to finish there, for example. Okay, so again, I'm going to split, and it will give me an option to increase where I split or reduce. So you can hold this back and forward. So let's say I want to finish just there. Again, you can play from here. So I'm going to go back here and just play.
And then we have. So anytime you want to rotate a matrix, this is the matrix that you need.
So I'm going to stop there, and I'm just going to say done, and now it's going to split. Now I've got 3 parts of my video. Now I don't want this first part, for example, maybe you made some mistakes or whatever, and I'm going to select that this part as well, because I don't want it to be that long, and I'm going to press delete. So I only have 1 part now. Okay, so the next thing you might want to do is maybe include text, which I like to do. You need to type your text here. Maybe you forgot to say something, or you say something incorrect, different. Maybe you wanted to say 12, you said 14. You can leave a message there. Type in, I'm just going to type in subscribe, and then you can choose the animated text style here, different ones. These are the only options that you have at the moment. I guess, you know, Microsoft is going to make this a little bit flexible in the future, I hope. So I'm just going to choose maybe this cartoon for now. Right, so I'm happy with that. It's yellow. We can't do much about the font, I'm afraid, but we can say we want this to be stay there for the whole duration of the video, and then you need to drag this to place it all the way to the end. If you want this subscribe to be at a specific point, maybe just let's say there. So if I hold this handle, and you will see it will start to show there. So you can move this wherever you want. Maybe it's just where you want to show, it's on top of your writing and so on. You can just move it a little bit that way and so on. Okay, so that is how you do that. Now if I'm going to extend it so it's easy for you to see everything. So it's this subscribe will show during the duration of the video. You can place this in the middle there. You can place it smaller in the middle there, and you've got this option to be on top, and that's the bottom middle, and you can put it on the left, you can place it on the right. So let's put it back down here, and then once you're happy you say done, and now it is part of my video. If I play that,
this is part 1 of matrices rotation part.
This subscribe is from my earlier video, so it's not part of this video, so don't please take that into account. You need to look at the yellow subscribe. Okay, so now I'm just happy with my video. I just want to save it so I can send it to my students, or I can upload it to YouTube. So you need to go and press finish video. It's here on the top right, so finish video, and it will give you option for your video quality. I recommend you just choose high 1080 and then export. So now you get a choice of changing the name if you want. I'm just going to leave it as it is, trial video, and I'm going to say export. So it's just finishing now, and it should, here you have it. So my video is here. I'm going to pause it for a second. So this is now my final version of my video. Is now showing me what it looks like. I can expand it here and play it. So I'll play it just for a second to show you.
This rotation part 2 will be in a separate video where I will be doing harder question. We need to.
Right, so that is your video, which you can now see where your folder is. So if, for me is down here. So this is your video. You can now select it and upload it to YouTube or send it to your students to see. Right, there you have it. I hope you have enjoyed the session, and I hope you have found them helpful. Please remember to like and subscribe, and bye for now.